Chosen one, listen carefully because this is not a coincidence. You have been waiting, praying, and standing firm in ways that no one else sees. The storms, the delays, the seasons of silence, they were never wasted. They were preparing you. They were shaping you. And now, the moment has arrived. Something that has been locked up, hidden away, or delayed is beginning to shift. Doors that seemed firmly closed are now being unlocked. God Himself is saying to you, enter in. This is your confirmation that heaven has been moving behind the scenes. What has been delayed, what has been withheld, what you have longed for and wondered about everything, is aligning. The invisible hands of the divine are at work arranging circumstances, people, and events in your favor. You may not see the full picture yet, but feel the stirring in your spirit. It is unmistakable. Something sacred is on the horizon. For years, you may have wondered why others moved ahead while you felt stuck. You may have questioned yourself, doubted your worth, or wondered if your faith mattered at all. But hear this, the same God who sees every tear, every sacrifice, every silent struggle has never forgotten you. Every setback, every delay, every season of waiting was intentional. It was molding your character, fortifying your spirit, and preparing you for the exact moment you are in now. Do not underestimate the power of what is happening. This is not ordinary timing. This is divine timing. Doors that were locked, opportunities that seemed unreachable, promises that felt distant, they are now being made accessible. God is calling you to step forward, to step through, to claim what has always been yours. The wait was not in vain. The struggle was not meaningless. The season of preparation has ended, and your season of entrance has begun. Even now you may feel a subtle nudge, a whisper in your heart, a pull towards something greater. That is heaven speaking. That is your destiny calling. It is a sacred invitation, and it is yours alone. In the coming moments, you will begin to understand what has been unfolding, why it has been hidden, and how this unlocking is a reflection of God's perfect timing and infinite love. You are rare, you are chosen, and you are being summoned to step into what is rightfully yours. As you feel that subtle stirring within, know that this message is not born from human insight or wishful thinking. This is a word from the one who holds eternity in His hands, the author of all beginnings and endings. God Himself is orchestrating every detail of your life, every step you have taken, and every path that now stretches before you. The hand that set the stars in motion has also set this precise moment for you. Nothing is random and nothing is coincidental. What has been hidden was never forgotten. What has been delayed was never abandoned. There is a divine blueprint written long before you were aware of it that encompasses every prayer, every hope, every longing of your heart. The doors now unlocking the opportunities, now opening the unseen favor, now being poured into your life. They are all a reflection of God's perfect timing and His unwavering attention to your journey. This is why you can trust what is unfolding. The divine knows your heart, your struggles, and your resilience. He has seen the silent prayers, the tears shed in quiet rooms, the moments when doubt whispered in your ear. Yet through it all, He has been crafting, refining, and protecting you. The divine presence is not distant. It has been walking with you every step of the way, guiding, strengthening, and preparing you for what is coming. You may not yet understand the full scope of what is being revealed, but your spirit already knows. It recognizes the sacred alignment taking place. The universe itself pauses for this moment. Angels are stirring unseen. Forces are mobilized, and heaven is declaring that the time to step forward has arrived. This is why you feel a sense of anticipation, a weight in your heart, a pull toward what is waiting. It is real. It is personal. And it is divinely appointed. Every detail of your life has converged to this point. Every trial has sharpened your discernment, and every season of waiting has prepared you to receive the revelation that is now being unveiled. The doors opening before you are not just opportunities, they are confirmations. They are sacred invitations to step into alignment with the purpose for which you were born. Take a moment to breathe and let this sink in. The voice you hear is not a whisper of doubt. It is the resonance of eternity. The divine authority guiding your life is the same force that parts seas, raises the broken, and calls forth light in darkness. And now that force is calling you forward. In the next moments, the prophecy will unfold. The vision will become clearer. The path will reveal itself. And you will recognize beyond any shadow of doubt that everything you have endured was preparing you to step into the fullness of what God has been unlocking all along. Now listen closely, because what you are about to hear is not just a promise. It is a revelation that has been carefully hidden until this very moment. The doors that have seemed locked, the opportunities that felt beyond reach, the blessings that appeared delayed, they are now being released. God is saying to you, enter in. The key that has been withheld, the answer that seemed distant, the provision that appeared delayed, all of it is arriving aligned perfectly with your destiny. Picture it, a great door, golden and radiant, standing before you. For so long it remained closed, its presence almost invisible to the human eye. Yet it has always been there, waiting for your recognition. Now the lock clicks open, and a brilliant light pours through, illuminating paths you have only dreamed of. That light is not just illumination, it is divine favor. It is opportunity, it is clarity, and it is yours to step into. You may feel hesitant. That hesitation is natural, for your heart remembers the seasons of waiting, the trials, the silent struggles. But know this, the hesitation is a threshold, not a barrier. Beyond it lies alignment, destiny, and fulfillment. God is opening what was once sealed. He is revealing what was hidden. He is unlocking what has always belonged to you. There are blessings in this opening that go beyond what you can imagine. Doors to relationships, opportunities, resources, and spiritual growth are aligning in ways that feel almost too good to be true. But they are real. They are tangible. They are divinely orchestrated. Angels have been stationed around these moments, unseen guardians, ensuring that you receive exactly what has been promised. The very atmosphere is shifting in your favor. And yet there is a deeper layer to this unveiling. This is not just about what you will receive, it is about who you are becoming. The unlocking of these doors is a reflection of your growth, your perseverance, and your faith. It is a sign that you are ready to step fully into your calling. The trials, the delays, the nights of uncertainty, they were all preparation for this exact season. The prophecy is personal. It is tailor-made. It is your sacred invitation to walk boldly into what has been reserved for you. You may begin to notice signs around you, people speaking words of encouragement that align perfectly, situations resolving in ways that defy human logic, moments of clarity and insight that feel like whispers from heaven. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. They are signposts guiding you toward the unlocked doors. Do not fear the unknown, for the light ahead is brighter than anything behind you. Step carefully, but step boldly. What has been sealed away, what has been delayed, what has been reserved for the fullness of your timing, this is it. The universe is making room. The heavens are parting. And God is saying with all certainty and love, enter in. This is yours. The moment of unveiling is not just a single event, it is a cascade. Once you step through, everything begins to align. Momentum will build. Opportunities will multiply. Blessings will overflow. What was once distant and abstract becomes tangible and immediate. This is not the end of the journey. It is the turning point, the threshold into the life you were meant to live, the season of breakthrough you have been waiting for. What is happening is more than a door opening. It is a divine revelation of your alignment with God's eternal plan. Every delay, every locked path, every season of waiting has a sacred meaning. The unlocking you are witnessing is a spiritual confirmation that your faith, your endurance, and your steadfast heart have activated the next stage of your destiny. Think of your life as a grand tapestry. Every thread, every trial, every tear, every moment of doubt has been woven with purpose. The strands that once felt out of place are now forming a perfect design. The universe is reflecting back to you the order and precision of God's plan. What appears as randomness in the world is actually divine orchestration. Your patience, your persistence, your unwavering belief, they are not just virtues, they are catalysts. They are what make this opening possible. The doors opening now are symbolic of more than opportunity. They are metaphors for spiritual growth and alignment. Doors have always represented thresholds in the spiritual realm, thresholds of faith, of courage, of divine connection. To step through is to embrace not just the visible blessing, but the invisible transformation. The unlocking signals that you are prepared, that your heart is ready, and that your spirit is tuned to the frequency of heaven. This is also a lesson in divine timing. Often what seems delayed is actually perfectly timed. God's clocks do not run according to human schedules. Seasons of silence, doors that seemed closed, blessings that felt postponed, they were all part of the sacred rhythm that prepares you to enter fully into your calling. The waiting was refining. The stillness was teaching, and the unseen was shaping you. What you experience now is the fruit of that preparation. The spiritual principle at work is that of alignment. When your heart, your faith, and your actions resonate with divine purpose, the universe responds. Doors that were once locked cannot resist the force of alignment. What you are seeing unfold is not just external, it is internal. God is not only opening doors in your life, He is opening doors within your soul, releasing the potential courage and clarity that were always inside of you. There is also a deeper meaning to the unlocking restoration. What has been lost, delayed, or hidden is being restored, multiplied, and refined. Your past struggles are not erased, they are honored. The lessons you have learned, the resilience you have built, and the faith you have maintained are now returning to you as keys, as strength, as wisdom. Each moment of endurance has compounded into a spiritual currency that is now paying dividends. The doors opening before you are also invitations. They invite you into a higher level of consciousness, a closer connection with your divine purpose, and a fuller understanding of who you are in God's eyes. Every unlocked door signals a new realm of responsibility, influence, and spiritual empowerment. You are not merely entering opportunity. You are stepping into a calling that requires your courage, your discernment, and your faith. Metaphors of light storms and journeys illuminate this truth. The storm was never the end, it was the refining fire. The darkness was never final. It was the soil where seeds of blessing took root. The journey was never aimless, it was deliberate preparation for this exact moment. Now, as the door opens, light floods the path, revealing the way forward. You see not only the opportunity, but also the reflection of who you have become and who you are meant to be. Understand this deeply. The unlocking of these doors is a divine mirror, reflecting the transformation you have undergone and the greater purpose that awaits. It is not random. It is not accidental. It is a spiritual milestone, a confirmation that you are in the right place at the right time. And with each step through this opening, you are not just entering opportunity, you are entering your destiny. The sacred message is clear. Faith leads to manifestation. Patience leads to alignment, and obedience leads to fulfillment. The doors are opening, and the path ahead is illuminated, not just by external blessings, but by the internal transformation that has prepared you to receive all that is being offered. As the doors open and your destiny begins to reveal itself, you may start noticing signs, subtle yet unmistakable, that God is indeed orchestrating everything on your behalf. These signs are confirmations, whispers from heaven, guiding you forward and assuring you that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The first sign is clarity. Suddenly, situations that once felt confusing or overwhelming will make sense. Decisions will become easier. Paths will unfold in ways that defy human logic, and a sense of peace will accompany each step you take. It is a quiet knowing, a confirmation that the divine is leading you. The second sign is synchronicity. People, events, and opportunities will begin aligning perfectly. Conversations will happen at just the right time. Encounters that seemed coincidental will carry deep significance. Doors that once felt locked will now appear open through relationships, guidance, or unexpected favor. The universe itself seems to conspire in your favor, and you will recognize these alignments as confirmations of God's plan. The third sign is a renewed sense of strength. Even after long seasons of exhaustion or waiting, you will feel an inner energy rising within you. It is as if your spirit has been replenished. Tasks that once felt impossible will now feel achievable, and burdens that seemed heavy will now be lighter. This newfound strength is a direct reflection of divine empowerment. The fourth sign is a deep sense of timing. Moments that once felt delayed or off track will suddenly snap into perfect alignment. You will sense intuitively that the timing is right, that you are stepping into a season of favor, and that heaven itself is marking this moment as sacred. The subtle nudges and gut feelings you experience are not random. They are guidance from God Himself. The fifth sign is peace amidst uncertainty. Even as challenges arise, there will be a quiet confidence within you. You will know without a doubt that the unfolding events are not accidents. That calm, unwavering assurance is a hallmark of divine confirmation, a signal that you are walking the path prepared for you. Finally, the sixth sign is joy. It may appear in small, almost imperceptible ways. A smile at the right moment, a word of encouragement, or an overwhelming sense of gratitude. This joy is not dependent on external circumstances. It is an internal confirmation from God that what has been locked up is now opening, and that you are moving into alignment with your destiny. Take note of these signs. They are subtle yet powerful. They are personal yet universal. They are proof that heaven is actively involved in your journey. When you see clarity, synchronicity, strength, perfect timing, peace, and joy in your life, recognize them as confirmation. Recognize them as God saying, "Enter in." This is your moment. These signs are not meant to be fleeting. They are meant to anchor your faith, guide your steps, and give you confidence as you move forward. Watch for them, trust them, and let them remind you that the doors before you are not just opening. They are opening for your fulfillment, your purpose, and your divine calling. Even as the doors begin to open and blessings appear within reach, be aware that challenges may arise unseen, subtle, and sometimes unexpected. These are not punishments or signs of failure. They are tests designed to strengthen your resolve, refine your faith, and confirm the depth of your readiness for what lies ahead. One hidden challenge may be doubt. Even after clear signs, you might question if this is truly your season, or if the opportunities are real. Doubt is a natural response when stepping into something greater than your current understanding. Remember, faith is not the absence of doubt. It is moving forward in spite of it, trusting that God's timing and wisdom are perfect. Another challenge may be distraction. As doors unlock, the world may attempt to pull your focus elsewhere. People may voice skepticism, circumstances may seem chaotic, or new responsibilities may arise unexpectedly. These distractions are tests of your commitment and discernment. Stay attentive, centered, and focused on the path that God has illuminated for you. Resistance may also appear in unexpected ways. Obstacles that once seemed distant may resurface, or small setbacks may occur just as momentum begins to build. These moments are not signs of failure. They are opportunities to strengthen patience, fortitude, and persistence. The challenges you face now are temporary, and they exist only to prove that your faith is resilient. Another hidden challenge is fear. Fear of change, fear of stepping fully into your calling, fear of the unknown. These can linger even amidst progress. God does not ask you to be fearless. He asks you to lean on Him. Fear is a natural response to growth, and each step you take through it increases your spiritual courage and deepens your trust in the divine. You may also encounter resistance from within. Old patterns, limiting beliefs, or lingering insecurities can surface as you approach new opportunities. These internal obstacles are as important to overcome as external ones. They are reminders that this season is not only about receiving blessings, it is also about inner transformation. Understand this deeply. Every challenge you face is temporary, purposeful, and surmountable. They exist not to stop you, but to prove that your faith, patience, and endurance are genuine. God is not absent in these moments. He is actively strengthening you, equipping you with the wisdom, courage, and resilience needed to navigate the path ahead. Do not be discouraged by obstacles. Instead, view them as confirmations that you are stepping into something significant, something divinely orchestrated, something that requires your full engagement and faith. The doors before you are opening, and these challenges are the refining fire that ensures you walk through them prepared, confident, and aligned with your destiny. Remember this: the hidden challenges will never outweigh the blessing. They are temporary tests, not permanent barriers. Keep your eyes on the unlocked doors, your heart attuned to God's guidance, and your spirit unwavering in faith. The moment of fulfillment is drawing near, and every challenge you overcome brings you closer to the life, purpose, and calling that has always been reserved for you. As the doors begin to open and the signs confirm that your moment has arrived, it is time to prepare. Preparation is not just external, it is spiritual, emotional, and mental. God is giving you guidance, not as a restriction, but as empowerment. These instructions are sacred, designed to align your heart and mind with the fullness of what is being unlocked for you. First, guard your heart. The world will present distractions, doubts, and challenges that may try to pull you away from the path God has illuminated. Protect your mind from fear, envy, and comparison. Do not let the opinions of others dictate your pace or shake your faith. Remember, you are stepping into a divine plan that no one else fully understands. Your trust must be anchored in God, not in human approval or worldly validation. Second, be intentional with your actions. Doors open, but movement is required. Opportunities do not manifest passively, they require active engagement. Take the steps you feel prompted to take, even if they seem small or insignificant. Each step forward aligned with God's guidance activates momentum in the spiritual and natural realms. Obedience in small things prepares you for greater responsibilities and blessings. Third, cultivate a spirit of discernment. Not every opportunity, person, or situation that appears will be from God. Pray, meditate, and listen for divine confirmation before stepping fully into any new path. Discernment is your spiritual compass. It ensures that you enter the doors God is opening without being sidetracked by distractions or false promises. The Holy Spirit is your guide tune into that inner voice, and let it lead you. Fourth, release what no longer serves you. Carrying burdens, resentment, or fear into this new season will weigh you down. God is inviting you to step into freedom, and freedom requires letting go. Forgive those who have wronged you, release the past that holds you captive, and embrace the possibilities of what is ahead. What is being unlocked is too valuable to approach with hesitation or unresolved baggage. Fifth, remain steadfast in faith. Faith is not passive. It is active trust in what is unseen. Even when circumstances feel uncertain, continue to pray, worship, and affirm God's promises. Speak life over your path. Declare the victory that is being prepared for you. Each word of faith, each act of trust aligns you more deeply with the blessings that await. Sixth, prepare your environment. Surround yourself with influences that uplift, encourage, and support your growth. Eliminate negativity, distractions, and energy-draining relationships that could hinder your spiritual alignment. Create space for inspiration, reflection, and communion with God. The doors opening are sacred spaces, both external and internal, and they require readiness on every level. Finally, step boldly when prompted. Preparation is important, but so is action. There comes a moment when God's instruction becomes a call to move forward without hesitation. That step will not be forced. It will feel divinely timed. Trust the nudge, trust the alignment, and trust the season. Hesitation will only delay what has already been prepared for you. Understand this, these instructions are not burdens. They are keys. Each step of preparation opens you more fully to what God has reserved. The clarity, the favor, the blessings, and the transformation awaiting you are contingent on alignment of heart, mind, actions, and faith. Follow these instructions faithfully, and you will not only enter the unlocked doors, you will enter them empowered, ready, and fully equipped to walk in your purpose. Take these instructions seriously, but do not fear them. They are your sacred roadmap, given to ensure that when the doors swing wide, you step in confidently, joyfully, and without hesitation. God has prepared you for this. Now, it is your time to respond, to move forward, and to claim the destiny that has always been yours. As you step forward into what has been unlocked, know this, you are not walking alone. Divine protection surrounds you in ways that are invisible to the human eye, but unmistakable to the spirit. Angels are stationed to guard your path, unseen forces are aligning in your favor, and God's presence is your shield. Every step you take through these open doors is accompanied by sacred oversight. You may feel moments of uncertainty, but remember the same power that orchestrates the universe is watching over you. The storms you once feared cannot touch the foundation of what God is building within and around you. The trials, doubts, and distractions that appear are no match for the divine authority that accompanies you. Your path is secured by an unshakable hand, and every obstacle is met with heavenly guidance. Imagine a golden light surrounding you, shielding you from harm and fear. This light flows from heaven itself, forming an invisible armor around your mind, body, and spirit. It protects you from negativity, confusion, and interference. When you feel vulnerable, this light intensifies. When you feel uncertain, it calms your heart. You are enveloped not by chance, but by divine assurance. Trust that God is not only preparing the doors for you, but also safeguarding the journey to walk through them. Nothing will be taken from you that is meant for you. No force, no circumstance, no person can prevent the fulfillment of what heaven has decreed. You are preserved, guided, and empowered to move boldly, knowing that protection surrounds every step. Reassurance also comes in subtle ways. You may notice synchronicities, timely guidance, or unexpected support appearing just when you need them. These are confirmations of God's watchful care. Every word of encouragement, every open opportunity, and every feeling of peace is part of this divine umbrella. Do not doubt these signs. They are assurances that heaven is actively at work on your behalf. Remember, protection is not just external, it is internal as well. God is guarding your mind against fear, your heart against despair, and your spirit against discouragement. The confidence and courage you feel even in the midst of challenges are signs that you are secure. You are not vulnerable. You are enveloped in divine care. Walk forward with confidence. Step through the doors, knowing that heaven goes before you and surrounds you. Trust in the promise of safety, divine guidance, and unwavering support. No attack, no delay, no challenge can thwart what God has planned. You are fully covered, fully protected, and fully equipped to embrace this new season. The assurance is clear. God's protection is perfect, His timing is precise, and His love is relentless. You are secure in His hands. Step forward boldly, knowing that you are shielded, guided, and empowered to claim all that has been prepared for you. As you step through the doors, God is unlocked. Prepare to witness a transformation unlike anything you have experienced before. This is not just about external change. It is a renewal of your soul, a realignment of your purpose, and a deep awakening of your spiritual and emotional self. The life awaiting you is richer, fuller, and more aligned with your divine calling than anything you have imagined. The first transformation you will notice is clarity. Decisions that once seemed confusing will now feel guided. Paths that felt obstructed will now open effortlessly. You will experience an inner knowing, a certainty that each step you take is leading you exactly where you are meant to be. This clarity is a reflection of alignment with God's plan, a confirmation that the season of waiting has prepared you to move with precision and purpose. Next comes empowerment. The challenges that once held you back will now become sources of strength. Every hardship, every trial, every season of delay has fortified your spirit, and now that strength becomes your foundation. You will approach opportunities with confidence, courage, and a deep understanding of your own worth. The unlocking of these doors is not just about blessings, it is about discovering the depth of your own power when guided by divine purpose. You will also experience restoration. What was lost, delayed, or taken will return in abundance. Relationships, opportunities, resources, and even parts of your own heart that felt missing will be restored and multiplied. This is a season where scarcity transforms into abundance, where emptiness becomes fullness, and where the promises you held in hope are manifested in tangible, life-changing ways. Transformation is not only internal, it is visible to the world around you. Others will begin to notice the change in your demeanor, your confidence, and your aura. Doors will open that were once closed, not just because of external circumstances, but because your transformation radiates outward. The alignment of your spirit creates a magnetic pull toward opportunities, blessings, and connections that are perfectly tailored to your destiny. Fulfillment accompanies transformation. As you step into this new season, the satisfaction of purpose will replace uncertainty. The joy of walking in alignment with your calling will bring peace to your heart, gratitude to your soul, and a renewed sense of wonder at the beauty of God's orchestration. Every step, every decision, every breakthrough will affirm that the waiting, the trials, and the faith were never in vain. Finally, this transformation inspires hope, not just for yourself, but for those around you. Your journey becomes a beacon, a living testimony of God's faithfulness, preparation, and timing. Others will witness your breakthrough, and your experience will encourage them to trust in the divine as well. The fulfillment you encounter is not only personal, it radiates outward, touching lives and inspiring faith in ways you may never fully realize. Step forward into this transformation fully. Allow the fullness of what has been unlocked to wash over you, reshape you, and propel you into the destiny you were created to embrace. This is your season of renewal, restoration, and radiant fulfillment. Your life is entering a new chapter, one that reflects the beauty, power, and intentionality of God's divine plan. As you stand at the threshold of this new season, speak these words over your life. Let them anchor your faith, strengthen your spirit, and remind you of the divine reality unfolding before you. Repeat them, claim them, and let them resonate in your heart. Affirmation: I am aligned with God's purpose, and every door is opening for my good. Affirmation 2: I walk boldly in faith, knowing the unseen is working in my favor. Affirmation 3. I am protected, guided, and empowered to receive all that is prepared for me. Affirmation 4. I embrace transformation, restoration, and the fullness of my divine destiny. Let these affirmations be a daily reminder that you are chosen, protected, and called for a higher purpose. They are not just words, they are declarations of truth spoken into existence by the authority of faith and the promise of God. Now receive this blessing. May every locked door that once delayed your progress now swing open. May the light of divine favor illuminate your path, guiding you step by step. May every promise held in your heart be fulfilled beyond expectation. May the strength, wisdom, and courage that God has cultivated within you rise fully, allowing you to walk boldly into every opportunity and calling. May your spirit be refreshed, your heart be steady, and your mind be clear. May you recognize the signs, follow the guidance, and move with confidence as the doors God has unlocked invite you into your destiny. May every step you take be met with grace, protection, and favor. And finally, may peace rest upon you, not just peace in moments of calm, but peace that sustains you through every challenge, every decision, and every breakthrough. May you feel the fullness of God's presence surrounding you, guiding you, and empowering you. Step forward with expectation, hope, and joy, knowing that what has been locked up is now opening and that God Himself says to you, "Enter in. Go forth with confidence, chosen one. Your season has come. Your destiny awaits. And heaven celebrates your courage, your faith, and your readiness to receive all that has been prepared for you." Amen.